Rise Slice House. Yeah.
Go there for a hand job.
Hand jobs and pizza.
Tell them Oniichan sent you and get $5 off a hand job.
That is a monumental business idea. Pizza.
Hey, welcome to the Oniichan Power Hour, brought to you by the good folks at Eskimo Hut, where they make your sticky, sweet alcoholic beverages that
And Slow
really
Rise. Slow Rise Stroke House.
Well, they stroke so slow, that's why it's Slow Rise.
Foreplay.
Yeah.
That's the Slow Rise difference.
They look you in the eye. That's the Slow Rise difference.
I thought you weren't supposed to
You
look
pay
at
extra
them.
for that.
Yeah.
Well, it just depends.
I think I got the cough medicine surprise this time.
Yeah. If you get like a Kyle McLaughlin, don't you fucking look at me kind of guy, you're going to want to turn around.
Right, yeah.
But, you know.
So we're good, Shannon?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Sometimes you get the Richard Gere pretty woman kind of guy, and he wants to look you in the eye.
Shannon came in here and just like a fucking whirlwind set up his
Richard
microphones.
Gere, right? Pretty woman, that was Richard Gere, right?
Yeah. The
gerbil in his butt.
Yeah, the whole time.
Yeah.
Who knew?
I wonder if that gerbil's still up there.
Oh, I doubt that very seriously. Gerbils have a very short lifespan.
Do you think he's like got a guy to keep him supplied?
No, I think, well, yeah, probably. And what helps is
What
that...
do you think, Jordan?
What helps is that...
I didn't actually know this was a thing.
What?
What helps is that wheel that he put up
You
there.
never heard about Richard Gere, who was gerbling. The word gerbling was coined because of Richard Gere.
No.
This is the first you've ever heard of this.
This is, yes.
You have been living under a rock.
I guess so.
Hey, Volk. What's Richard Gere most known for? Richard Gere, the actor.
Pretty Woman, that guy.
Look, I took a big...
It's a lost cause.
What's gerbling?
I took a big gamble asking Volk that, and I lost. But...
So
Big
what he would
gamble.
do is stick the gerbil up there, and then it tries to claw to get out.
And he's in
And that's
that.
enjoyable. You take him to Petco first.
Have you
Give him a
not
nice
seen
nail
the
trim.
Lemmy Winks episode of South Park where they made fun of that?
No.
That's gross. We've
It
got
is.
We've got ourselves
matter of
inside ourselves here.
We're
See
self-ception.
that?
Look, I'm beside myself.
You are beside yourself. That's good. Okay, so we've got a couple of things this week. We have
no people.
Well, Henry's right there.
Oh, hey.
I'm assuming
He'll
other
be
people
here in
are on
20
their
to
way.
30 minutes.
Well, did you show him the difference between the two?
Okay, so
those are the regular
like
20.
so these are the regular ones.
She got this one out.
This
She goes,
is
I thought it was my
Henry's.
phone.
Big
That's very
press.
thoughtful.
Big press.
Well, I don't want him missing any words. I know he likes to study his scripts.
Yeah,
we've
we've
got-
got at least 2 weeks.
We've got fish news. We have some Craigslist
We do
stuff.
have
We
fish
went
news.
back to our roots on the Craigslist. We have some ads.
no. Are we going to do the frog and the monkey thing? Are we going all the way back to the roots?
So it's the most internet thing you can think of. It's Craigslist stuff that were found on Reddit.
Oh,
So
that
you
is
know,
pretty good.
yeah. So you just grab the
So
ads
it's
off
better.
there.
So
Yeah,
it-
sure. It goes through 2 filters.
yes, it's
Oh, right.
sanitized by Condé Nast. Can we get it? Can we get it through Facebook too, just to make sure that all of the fun is
Condé
stuffed out of
Nast.
it? Yeah. Yeah, it's the media company that owns all of our souls.
Is it? Do they own everything?
I did not
Really?
sign up for that.
You didn't have to.
You don't have to sign up for anything anymore.
You signed up when you accepted the terms of service.
You accepted one EULA in your life and you were done.
Oh, right.
It's pretty much the way it works.
I've actually been listening to a podcast about the demise of the solar temple that was in France, or I'm sorry, it was in
You're on
Sweden
Facebook, aren't you?
and Quebec.
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 Quebec. Quebec. This is fun to
It's
say.
very interesting. It got overshadowed because it happened at the same time that Waco happened.
Ooh.
Hey!
So,
Good, how are you?
fuck you, Sweden. We beat you.
They hated us.
Really?
Absolutely, go right ahead.
That
Yeah.
They hated
Yes.
us because, wow.
Because Waco happened first, and the news didn't get spread enough.
So what
about-
happened? Tell me
So
about it.
Twitch-
Okay,
It's not
so
happening.
there was this.
I gotta fix that.
Obviously, it's the solar temple, and they had all these followers with a basic kind of like new agey type thinking. They didn't follow like a god or anything.
Yeah.
And it was run by this guy. His last name is Demombre. He got lots and lots of money from these people. It was kind of like a social club. Like all the socialites of Sweden and everybody would like give their money to the billions of dollars to this guy. And so then was like kind of dying anyway. And
Come back on.
they just decided to kill everyone. They shot them all in the head, and well, not all of them, most of them, they shot them all in the head, and then they tried to set them on fire, and they tried to explode several of the little cottages that people stayed in. It was really, really gruesome, actually. It's the most, I think they said there was like 73 people died, which is more than, I think, Jonestown, and I think it was more than Waco.
No, Jonestown was like in the hundreds, wasn't it?
Jonestown's was,
Yeah,
Was it?
It was like 1,000.
Maybe I'm thinking of like...
Heaven's Gate wasn't a bunch.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Heaven's Gate.
like
It was more
30
than Heaven's Gate and it was more than Waco, but it wasn't more than Jonestown.
Right.
So,
Jonestown's still the king. Good job, Jonestown.
woo! Which is also like cuckoo bananas. Have you ever like read into
I know
it?
everything about it.
Oh
I've
my
seen all
God.
the photos.
It's cuckoo bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives me the
Well, that is
creeps.
very interesting about it. So they were mad at us. So who was bad?
Demombre, and he had like a second in command who I can't remember what his name was.
Yeah.
But they were really wanting to get a lot more publicity for what was happening, but then the Waco thing happened first.
What are we talking about?
The
Solar
solar
Temple.
Oh.
I think it's like the
We're
unity of the
talking
solar
about
temple.
how Janet Reno saved a bunch of lives by taking a bunch of lives. Good job, Janet Reno.
I'm just saying, like, they were very upset that we got all this, that there was all this publicity about Waco, and like, because I didn't even know about the solar temple thing until I listened to it, and I was like, oh crap, that's a lot of people that died. But apparently.
Well, don't tell too many people about that, because we finally got over that. Thank God Chip
Waco.
and JoJo elevated us out of
Hey,
the biker shootings.
they have all the makings of being cult leaders. I've been reading and listening to a lot about cult leaders. They have all the makings. They could do it.
Well, Chip's a Scientologist.
Are you just looking for a career change?
Shut up. He's a Scientologist.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No.
Yes.
No.
He
I
goes to
thought
a
we were
he
going
goes
to
to a
push that
Christian.
Chip and JoJo were Scientologists.
Well, she
God
is.
damn it. We
She is.
had the meeting last week.
She's from.
No, they both go to a big
Antioch.
old Antioch church.
They go to the church where they put them up on the big
Now I
X's
could
and
see
flog 'em.
Antioch being a cult.
Yeah, Antioch is a cult. But you can't say that loud around here because
Antioch's a cult?
there's Antioch people all around us. They're everywhere.
Uh-oh.
I think like
You
the
think Volk's
whole.
an Antioch?
Nah, man. Nah. We love you both.
Richard Gere forever.
Richard Gere faux life. Look at this one. That doing anything for you?
So I was saying that we have Woisteva
Voice.
this week. We have the Craigslist. We have a very special Fwynn's table read.
Yeah.
Twins.
We have a special, very dramatic after-school edition of Fish Drama.
We have fish
It's a tear.
news.
It's a tear.
Now it's with
not
a Z.
today.
It's with a Z.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, it's fish news.
Yeah. And then we have, hopefully we have Michael here because I would love some horse drama. We've got Henry here, so we of course will get the word on the street.
Right.
The Lloyd on the
Word.
street.
Yeah.
W-E-R-D.
Yeah.
And the E's backwards.
I would really like to have a picture of him doing this with like the backwards face.
We can make that fucking happen.
He went to go get food.
He went to get food.
He said that as soon as he walked in.
Changes.
You were not paying attention.
Oh, no!
Did you lose one?
M&M. Would you like an M&M?
So what do we?
M&M?
No, I'm good thinking.
Shannon.
Shannon, you want an M&M?
The peanut.
Are you allergic to peanuts?
No,
Okay.
just diary.
How was Shazam?
It was really
It's got
good.
like a 99% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It was worth it. Worth every penny. It was so good. So good.
I'm not familiar with the character at all. Who's Shazam?
I'm not really either.
Mr. Marvel.
He used to be Mr.
Captain
Marvel.
Marvel.
He used to be Captain Marvel.
No, what? Really?
Yeah. And
See, I
then-
know about Captain Marvel because I read Secret War.
Captain Marvel was the original
Nerd.
of Shazam. I'm afraid they're going to
Oh,
find
you're
out.
nuttier than I am. Shut up. They're gonna find you what? Oh,
Somebody got unplugged over there. I don't know who it's going to be.
I'll figure it out.
Network drama.
Network drama over there. Well, I was trying to do the horse drama thing, but I mean, it all sounds the same when you're imitating
Flipping
soft
off
bass. Could be anything.
Sure.
Update on the movie.
Yes.
I got the rushes back.
Yes.
Do you want you do need your flashlight case back, whatever it is.
At some point, I'm not
Okay.
dying for it. Yeah.
And
Whenever you're ready.
I started to watch them last night, and Spectrum went off the air. It's been off all day, so I can't get a picture. So when they come back on the
You
air,
lost power
I
out
watch
there.
it. Something went wrong. The wind, probably, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's always going on.
Yeah.
But when it comes back on, I'll watch it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Hey, we're going to do a script reading tonight, a little table read,
Yes.
and I have a script for you.
All right.
Have you ever seen the show Friends? The show Friends.
No.
Fantastic. Okay. So your character is Joey.
Joey.
That's so great.
He's kind of a ladies'
That's
man.
perfect.
He's a ladies' man.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll give you your script whenever we get around
Maybe
to
I
it.
get to kiss a girl.
Yeah. It's
I love seeing. I love seeing.
That's the sad thing about Joey is he almost always struck out.
sure.
He was like the guy that
No, that's not true. He usually got every girl that he went after.
but off camera.
So that's what we're doing.
Right? Like none of the he always had girls, but you never really saw him. And when you did, he ended up getting dumped.
True.
So we're trying to change the characters up a little bit.
Yeah.
So in the show, he was like a young ladies' man. This show, he'll be you. Chandler was a young male. It's going to be a female this time. So we're changing it up a little bit. Yeah. It'll be fun.
I'm Phoebe.
Phoebes.
Phoebes.
But I was actually Phoebe with all
Give me
my
one of those. Let me
friends.
see.
Are you really?
Can you give me one of those?
You're the Phoebe.
I was the Phoebe.
So
I
I'm
was
gonna do-
weird and I ran funny.
Shannon, what are you doing?
I was none of this.
Which one do you want to do? Would you like to be Ross?
I was one of these people's fucked up little
Where are you
brother.
going to film it?
Oh, we're going to do it here in a little bit. Yeah, we're going to do it live. Live. It's going to be fun.
We're not going to film it.
Look at this shit.
Yeah.
Handmade name tag.
I love it.
I like how you spelled this
Man,
chandelier.
chandelier.
I spelled it exactly like it's spelled on here. I will be doing the voiceover. I will also be doing flight attendant. And I will be doing man.
All right.
Okay. Ooh, can I do Monica
So
too?
here are some pins.
My name is Monica Chandler.
Monica Chandler.
You're going to be Monica and Chandler?
Yes.
Okay.
What is all this shit for?
It's just a pin in case you want to put who's who in there.
Yeah. Ooh!
You all right?
Yeah.
Here, just use another pen.
I hope I can see it.
Literally,
I
it doesn't
didn't bring my specs.
I got it.
Say it again?
Got it?
I didn't bring my specs,
Oh, your glasses?
but I think I can see it all.
Well, I did print out a little bit larger one for you
Good.
so that you can see it.
See, Mike actually
Can you see that pretty well?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Not to
Thank
hear,
you.
but he can't.
Here, would you?
He murders his dogs.
Would you
but-
give that to Henry?
I just thought he
please?
kicked him.
All right, so I will be.
Mrs. Chandler Bond.
Shenanigans.
I remember that episode.
It's the episode where they win Monica and Rachel's apartment, and they said what name is on
Right.
the Reader's Digest that gets delivered, and it's Mrs. Chandler Bond.
So I'll be doing voiceover.
So you're
Man,
are you
and flight
actually
attendant.
doing Monica for real?
Because they were actually, they were a couple. I feel like I could emulate both.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Who are you?
I am
Flight
voiceover
attendant?
man and flight attendant.
Shannon, who are you?
Shannon is Ross. That's a big part, Shannon.
Verbs, man. I'm sorry, whoever I'm facing when I deliver these lines.
Who else we got here? Chandler.
Who's Carl?
Wait, who's who?
Oh yeah, Joey is Henry. That's codified.
Yeah, that's already in there.
There's Melanie and Carl left, and Julie, which
Yeah, so these are not regulars. Well, there's Rachel. Rachel's a big
Rachel.
one. Yeah, Rachel's a big one. So if we don't get
Rachel.
anybody else here,
you're such a Rachel.
I am kind of a Rachel.
are you going to be Rachel?
Yeah, I'm Rachel.
Okay, all right. So you're Rachel also. I can do Carl as well
Carl.
because I think he only has like 2 lines. Yeah, that is a Rachel.
haven't watched Friends in a long
I
time.
haven't either. I thought that's what would make it special.
I was gonna watch Friends last night. Hey,
There you go, huh?
I was gonna watch Friends last night so that I would.
So are these on?
you're
Are they
Rachel.
working?
Are these things on?
Yeah.
Can you hear me at the back?
Yeah, we're good.
Can you hear me?
Who's Rachel?
Minka.
You're
Aaron.
Rachel and Phoebe?
I'm Aaron, and I'm Rachel.
His
I'm
name is
Aaron.
I'm Aaron.
his name is
The
Rachel
dudes are
Phoebe.
emerging. I know what I am.
Who's Monica?
I'm a dude playing a
I'm
kid.
Monica and Chandler.
You're Monica. And what's your name again?
Jordan. Jordana.
Okay, so we need a Julie and a Melanie.
Julie.
You look like a Julie to me, Shannon.
Shannon, you're Julie also?
Is it really just us?
I guess.
Where's
I don't know. Nobody's here.
Ivy and Hannah has not responded yet, so I don't know what's going on.
We need a Melanie.
Volk? You want to participate in a thing?
You want to do a thing?
We're doing a reading from an episode of Friends.
I'm Monica Chandler.
We're doing a
I'm Phoebe and Rachel.
doing a-
We need you to be
table read.
Melanie.
All you gotta do is be Melanie. It's easy. All right.
God damn it.
So I'm Melanie.
You remember when these people were down?
Yeah.
Volk used to be
They
gangster.
don't want to do anything anymore. All right, so we'll do that in a second.
And me and Volk went to the Skull convention over the weekend. This thing here.
Yeah.
The Oddities
Oddities and rare
Skulls
effects.
Expo. Home of weird tits and people in like period clothing.
Did you say weird tits?
Weird tits, yeah. Like every convention has weird tits. You know this. You know what I'm talking about.
Sure, sure.
The ones that probably should be covered, but it's festival day.
Right.
So let's get
They're
out
always-
as much as
Hey, I
possible.
am legally allowed to walk around without my shirt on.
They're
Hey, no,
always
I'm
like-
all for it. Free the nipple. But wait, how are you legally allowed to walk around without your shirt on?
There's a law that changed that said I can walk around.
You're just saying it
topless.
at like a con.
I can no, just anywhere.
Anywhere.
I don't think that's true.
Fact check it. Fact check it.
With who?
Yeah, who am I supposed to call?
Victoria's Secret.
The internets. Go to the internets and fact check
Let's
it.
call up John Cornyn's office.
John Cornyn. Man,
Who was John Cornyn?
He's your congressman. What the fuck?
No.
go ahead. You're good.
Look. Shut up.
All right.
I'm bullshit. He's a senator.
We're good.
It's not big congressman.
Okay. Let's do. You want to go ahead and do some fish
His
news?
pen's broken.
Well, then throw it away.
Throw
Here's
the
your,
whole thing away.
Here's your new fish intro.
Ooh, I want to see.
Swimming, let's go swimming.
Love
Yeah, let's go swimming, let's go swimming, let's go.
It's fantastic.
Oh,
I like
your
that.
little thing.
That's
yeah.
great.
See, that's nice.
Great.
I work hard at not working.
Yeah. Fish news is not good.
Tell us what's
It's
happened.
bad. So, since we last talked,
Does he have his name tag? Okay. All right. You're good.
I probably lost like 10 fish.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
and
fish.
they were good ones too.
Yeah.
I lost all the rainbows. They just died. I lost like 3 rams. They just died. Like everything's swimming along just fine, and then they died. And today, like right before I left, I found a dead otto.
Wow.
I've never had a dead otto.
Wow.
And then and I have a.
You know who had a lot of dead autos? The Nazis.
I bet you
A lot
they
of
did.
dead autos.
Yeah. The Polish
The
probably
Polish
had
a lot
more
of dead
dead
autos.
autos.
Sure.
Well, the Ottoman Empire
The Ottoman
probably had
Empire.
a lot of dead autos.
You think there were a lot of autos?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's what they
Well,
call
they're
it.
all autos.
Okay.
Lots of Ottomans.
Yeah. It's a very comfy country.
See?
Everybody's
That's
feet
funny.
were up.
They're sitting
Yeah,
on those
that's pretty
Ottomans and their backs are getting all.
good. It's true. That's what eventually led to the fall of the empire. They were all just too lazy and their backs were crooked.
spines just collapsed.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. So what do you think's causing all this fish death?
I don't know, man. I got the burps.
I lost.
I don't know. I think it might be like a. Sorry, I'm sorry. I think it might be like a bully in the tank.
Yeah.
I think maybe my Garamis are like assassins.
Yeah.
And they're just like beating the shit out of them when I'm not looking.
Isn't that crazy how it happens when you're not even looking?
Yeah.
So like I got up the other morning and those 2 glowfish things that I bought, they were just both dead.
Yeah.
One of them's jammed in the little seaweed thing. Another one's jammed up under the bubble.
Very curious.
And so the only thing I can think of is what you said is the little barbs.
Oh yeah,
Are
barbs
going in there and just bam.
Barbs are a
kill 'em.
terror.
But only these 2 kinds of fish. I mean, only this one kind of fish. And the rest of them, they all live peacefully with.
Yeah.
So I don't get it.
There could be other factors too, you know.
They're fishes.
Maybe your water's not the right temperature.
No, the water's great.
Okay.
The water's
I ain't trying to
No. I'm just saying.
water.
No. And that's what I thought too.
Filter water, dude.
That's what I thought too, because I thought, okay, maybe the temperature's wrong, maybe something else is going on. Had the water tested, did all this stuff. You know, I mean,
Yeah, I get you. Well, yeah, I mean,
so I'm gonna buy one
but
kind
it's
of
like
fish.
it's like I say, I've been doing all this shit too, and my fish are dying, so whatever. And I have a ram that's gonna die. Like when I get home, he'll be dead. He was looking like all the other ones. I found out that rams have a big problem with inbreeding. They're very expensive fish, and so that incentivizes people to breed them with steroids.
Isn't that
and
weird
shit
that the
like
inbred
that.
things are always so expensive?
What do you
Yeah.
do with the dead bodies of fish?
I flush them down the toilet.
Well, I take them back to the store. That's what I did today.
Really?
Yeah, so I've done
they
that
died
3
like
times
last
now.
week.
No. Yes, the day before yesterday. The bag was really nasty when I took them in. I said, these have been in the thing for a while. I put them in the refrigerator at work.
Wow. Worse.
But I'm getting my $20 back. I'm just
That
saying,
makes
you know?
sense, doesn't it? You can totally see him doing that, can't you? Jesus Christ.
It was in the little butter thing. You know, the little,
well,
put 'em right in there.
that's a good place.
because I noticed this morning when I was leaving, they were smelling a bit.
Oh, that's great.
But Petco took them back, so I'm good. The guy did come up to me, though, and say, hey, I'm not selling you any more fish.
Did he really?
He was kidding, but
Yeah.
I don't think he would sell me any more fish.
Well, I haven't taken mine. I did take the first one that died back because
Sure.
it died like the day after.
Sure,
But the rest
yeah.
of them waited a couple of weeks to die.
Well-
and there's like a disease. It's sudden ram death syndrome or
Sudden
something like
ram
that.
death syndrome.
It's like a real thing, and
SRDS.
they may have that. I don't know. I might just be a
SRDS.
terrible fish keeper. I don't know. But I got a new beta,
Okay?
Momo.
Yeah.
Momo's
Just sits there and stares at you the whole time.
It kind of does, yeah.
So I read
See if
the
I can find
receipt,
a
and they said
picture of
30 days on these
Sure, a
fish.
little pump. Open up my fucking photos app. There's a little pump.
Momo sounds
do I
like a
have a
fish from
picture of little-
Tahiti or Bora
Yes,
Bora.
yes, absolutely. Something that Mr.
South Sea Islands.
What was the one with Don Knotts? Mr. Limpet.
Mr. Chicken.
Yeah.
Something that Mr. Limpet would
Here's
run
Momo.
into.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at Momo. Isn't that cute?
Oh, pretty.
That was Momo like the day after he
Sure.
came out of the cup.
You got it.
He looks like way better now,
Yeah.
but he's pretty
I
little
feel
baby.
bad for those fish.
Yeah, you should.
They're so lonely.
Yeah, their lives are shit.
I noticed the other day when I went into the store, they had a little mirror, and they called it an exercise mirror.
Yeah, they hate that.
Yeah.
They hate that so
Yeah.
much.
and then they had a fake leaf that they could lay on like a hammock.
Yeah, and sometimes people will put like actual leaves in there.
Yeah.
They're like I don't know, some kind of leaf from the jungle, and it tints your water brown, and it's supposed to make it real comfortable.
No.
But like, I don't want brown water.
No.
So
no,
fuck you.
nobody. Do you have a UV filter?
No, man.
Have you seen those?
Yeah.
Those are kind of nice.
Yeah, I don't need one. I don't have algae, like
All right.
at all.
Well, you know, I bought some of those little pellet things to put in there, the little algae pellet things, and I dropped them in. Look at she's not really digging the fish news.
Okay, that's
anyway.
enough of fish news.
All right,
Keep going
let's move on.
forever.
That's very true. What's next?
All right, so fish news is over. Let's do. You want to do your segment?
Sure.
Fantastic.
You're the
So,
voice.
This is a new one. Fish news was not necessarily new, but it did have a new beginning. Thought it was nice.
Are we on the air?
Yeah, we're good.
It was very cool.
Here
You're
is-
alive.
Yeah, absolutely. Here is
Alive.
Jordan's.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
So now for the worst things ever with Jordan, the worst stripper.
The worst stripper ever.
Yeah. So what do you got? Jordan?
All right.
Are we still saying your name
So-
the right way? Are we still saying Jordan? Jordan. Put an I and a Y in there.
All right. So today,
Yeah.
the worst thing ever are these moms
Mudluck's coming.
in their SUVs, and they drive like 90 miles an hour through the post office.
Sure.
And I'm like, listen here,
Through
Karen.
the post office.
Yeah, through the parking lot. Like, she
Oh.
nearly hit me today. Listen here, Karen. This isn't the Indy 500, all right? Everybody's going to get to where they need to be going 30 miles an hour. You don't need to be going so fast. Not only that, the other worst thing ever are the ones that flip me off when I get mad.
Sure.
Yeah, because you're going too fast through the post office parking lot. Slow down, worst mom ever.
Hang on just 1 second.
Voice mom ever. I just want to say, like, let me just point this out. Like, if you flip people off in traffic, you're trashy. You're a trash fucking garbage person.
Wait, why?
Because that's trashy.
So
I'm sorry, explain to me why it's trashy.
Because it's trashy.
No, that's not a reason.
Yeah, it is.
I flip people off in
Well,
traffic.
you're trashy, girl.
Why?
Trash goblin.
Why am I trashy for flipping
Because you're
people
flipping
off?
because that's trashy. Come on.
Okay, look. Again, I have been cut off, honked at, brights flashed at because I'm not going 90 miles an hour on the highway. And when I pass them, they flip me off, so I flip them off back. Why does that make me trashy?
So it's kind of an exchange of language.
It's a tete-a-tete of the bird.
Tete-a-tete. Sure. Next on the main stage. Tete-a-tete.
That'll be
She's got
my
3 toes.
Melanie.
that'll be my my band name whenever I get one. Weird
When I get a
tete-a-tete.
band.
Tits
So
for tats.
I agree with you about
Tattoo
the.
and
I
breast
have been
exchange.
trying real hard not to flip people off. I think it's. I think you're absolutely.
It's very
right.
trashy, isn't it?
I think it is.
I
Sorry,
have been
Jordan.
doing it less lately.
Well, that's good. That's good.
I got flipped off by an old lady like 2
Yeah.
years ago, and it made me realize that I mean, like, just seeing this old lady just looking all bad, it's just
Yeah.
like, that has got to be the trashiest fucking
Sure.
thing I've ever
Sure.
seen, and now every time I see someone do it, I just cringe.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
I can't handle it.
All right, so next time I'm on the road and somebody cuts me off and they flip
happened to
me
your
off,
accent?
I'll think of you. I'll think of you calling me a trash goblin and I won't do it.
What happened to your accent? Where'd it go?
I only have it for that
the
segment.
worst accent ever.
It's a new horse drama.
What is that?
It's called The Worst Song Ever, and it's basically a song where a guy sings along with your alarm that's waking you up in the
Oh
morning.
my god.
What do you think about that sausage samba?
I don't know about the
From
sausage
the
song.
from the noodles thing, it's on the Enterprise and the
Oh, yeah, with the hot dogs spinning
Yeah, how
around.
about
Yeah,
that
that's kind of nice, yeah.
That's pretty cool, huh? That's
Yeah,
one of my favorite
I
things.
really got into it probably about the 90th time.
I know, right?
It cycled through there. Yeah, that was really
Yeah.
good. Yeah, it finally got me. Is that it? Is all the worst ever?
Yeah.
They drove through the-
I only need like one a day.
Okay.
I
Well, there you go. Initiative. That's the Oniichan difference.
All right.
Okay.
So that's worst ever.
You've had enough.
Yeah, that's enough for you
I
folks.
could go on, but I don't wanna give it all away.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
All right.
Do the other one.
So the other one is this one.
I don't want to play back.
Damn,
Oh,
that's a pretty
man.
blunt.
Nexus, I love you, but this is like weird. Look at that.
Ooh,
That's not a chip.
that's a congealed mass of chip.
All right, that's enough of that. Okay, so Henry. Let's. I know I'm talking to you while you're eating. I'm sorry about that.
That's fine.
But we're gonna do a little.
I thought you said Muckluck was here.
He's coming. Hang on.
Word on the street.
Word on the
is-
street, Henry. What you got? What you got this week? What's the word on the street this week besides falling
Word
like?
on the street is, hold on.
He's got one that's for you too, or Jordan.
It's just for Jordan.
How the fuck? broken?
What is it?
I don't know I think I might have just turned
More
it
spring.
off. I might want to turn it off.
Spring. So
is
I don't
always
understand what's happened today, Henry. Today it feels like, to me, today has felt like the first day of spring.
Yeah.
Right?
It's been beautiful. Yeah.
But it has tired me out.
Yeah.
I don't know what it
Your
is.
blood is probably thickened. Is it thickened?
My blood thickened.
And then
No, man, his
summer-
blood didn't.
No, that would be in the winter though, because your blood would thicken when you're cold.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Right.
changing.
Oh, it's changing.
For the summer.
So it's
Might have something to do with
we are coming out of our cocoons. We are our chrysalis is bursting.
I honestly feel like I'm going back in. I don't
Really?
know what it's been about this week, but this week has been a fucking drag just on my whole life.
Well, you
Really?
know, it's the weather. It's the weather. You know,
Yeah.
for years, I didn't know that spring fever had to do with romance.
Can I
And
help?
I sat down at a table full of teachers once,
Sure.
and at lunchtime, and I said, I think I have spring fever. They all looked at me,
Oh,
and I realized, I said, what's the matter? And they got tickled.
yeah.
But I
I thought you were going to touch them all.
Yeah. It was, no.
I got spring
Not
fever.
those women. Other
Right.
women though. Other women he'll touch with spring fever.
I got a
learned
touch of
very
the spring
quickly
fever.
What spring fever was.
So the word on the street is spring.
Spring.
All right,
Spring.
fantastic.
I love it.
And
That's
tiredness. I felt like I was gonna straight up pass out today. Like I was just sitting in the chair and I just felt myself going down.
I fell asleep at my
Worse.
desk on Monday for like half an hour.
So I've done this thing this week where I've gotten like serious about taking care of my back
Yeah.
now, right?
All right.
And so that means that I got the shots in the spine,
Scapula.
and then today was all about the scapula. Yesterday and today.
What's the scapula?
So it's these two bones back here, the shoulder blade
Yeah.
bones in the back.
Right.
And mine, I have a curved spine because I've spent so much time at a computer, or whatever, doing these things. And so now I'm going through this physical therapy thing every morning at 7 o'clock.
Seven.
Every
7
morning?
o'clock. And no, just the last 2 mornings. But they make me do these exercises and things, and now my back is just fucking worn out.
Yeah.
You know, I
That's
just
the point of it.
and when it wears it out, it like takes the entire energy. It takes all of my energy for some reason, And I'm not kidding. Standing up against a wall and just having to hold that for a while, it just fucking kills me.
So is that what you're having to do? Stand against
So
the wall?
I do a thing against the wall where you have your knees not locked and you have to put everything so that it's all touching in the back.
So the point
then-
is to straighten your back.
Yeah, and then like when I'm sitting in a chair at work, I have to have this rolled towel, which is going to be replaced by a pool noodle cut
Nice.
into sections. And I have to hold that up so that my back goes like that. And they're saying in a month they can straighten up my back.
Nice.
It's crazy.
So what happens then?
I don't know.
Pull noodles / hit people in the head with it when they're annoying you. That's
Sure.
what I would do.
Sure, there's nobody left in my office to hit on the head.
Oh, sad day.
Yeah, it's pretty much me. All right, so that was back drama.
Back drama.
Yeah, it's a little back drama.
Wow.
Sure.
You got a little whammy bar and shit for your back
So I have a Craigslist thing that I would like to do. Now, I don't know that this is going to work out. Now, I will say that, the first time we tried to do a podcast, we did Craigslist stuff.
Yeah.
And it was
disaster.
friggin' awful.
Things haven't changed
It
much,
included
so we're
Josh.
going to do it again.
It was Josh, me, you, who else?
Volk.
Volk.
And Jeremy, Jason, that guy, Jacob.
Jacob.
Yeah.
Yes, Jacob, the karate master.
Yeah.
What did
Yeah.
this Craigslist stuff consist of?
So the original one was
It was like we did this like the week after they shut down the casual encounters section,
yes.
and we were reading out of that
Oh,
in
okay.
the archives.
it was pretty rough. There was
Yeah.
one where a guy would say that you could just come up to his porch and he'd suck your dick.
Yeah. Let me catch that nut. I
Yeah,
think was one
yeah.
of the.
There was a lot of that kind of
Did
stuff.
you not listen to episode 1 of Very Dark Great
And then
Quick?
Jordan,
or did we scrap
and then,
that whole
yeah,
thing?
we scrapped that whole
We
thing.
scrubbed
and
it.
then Volk brought in the monkey fucking the frog in the face.
Yeah, that's right.
It was a video, and it was terrible.
Yeah.
It was. That's.
And Josh was at my house.
Oh God.
That's where he's been all along, Aaron.
Oh,
He's been
God.
under the floorboards.
So let's do. Let's see if we can make it any better this time. We have visual representation now. We have a few ads. You've probably seen some of them, I would imagine, with your Reddit intensity.
Sure. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm on Craigslist, baby, come on. Yeah.
That's kind of nice. Huh?
I like that.
Yeah.
What was that?
The music is
Was he
spread
eating
out.
spaghetti?
Oh, yeah.
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 So the first one, gentleman's reading. There's nothing really funny about that, but it's gentleman's reading.
Yeah. $2. It's a great deal.
Oh, is
like
it
a
all
good
hot dudes?
No, it's Playboys.
It's Playboys, yeah.
Oh man.
you know,
Oh, gentlemen.
I've been,
But it is right next to a box of rags. I like that.
Yeah. I've been subscribed to Penthouse for 10 years. I love it. I read the articles.
Right.
I don't
Sure.
even look at the pictures. I
Sure.
mean, I do,
Sure. Just in
Sure.
passing.
but I do
Wait,
though.
what
like,
are the articles about?
they're about all kinds of shit.
Sure.
It's kind of like Vice, the magazine. It's like it's Maxim with tits,
Right.
and it's a little edgier.
I thought Maxim had tits.
Well, more tits.
No, Maxim has areolas. They don't have all the nipple.
How
Anyways,
strange.
Most of the real journalism going on in the world is going on in Playboy, Penthouse, and Maxim. That's where all the hard-hitting Pulitzer winners are.
Well, especially since Weekly World News shut down.
yeah.
Weekly
Fat
World News.
Fat Boy had to close it down. He was retiring.
All right, number
Being
2.
Elvis.
We have the well, shit. That one's all fucked up.
Did the Butcher Boys die? Somebody
I don't know
told
who
me
that
the
is.
other day the Butcher Boys were dead.
I don't know who the Butcher Boys
They
are.
were
I don't
like,
know either.
They were like wrestlers.
Oh, the ones who like lick the thing.
They carried around boards,
guys?
I think. I don't know.
I don't know how to move this thing. It says free breast milk queso.
I did see that.
Yeah.
You know what?
Did you know that breast milk is amazing for you? I guess if you're reading this, you do. So, appease our Austin public, we've decided to make it into queso. This is in Austin, right down the road.
It's just cheese.
It's human cheese, though.
It's human cheese. But it's cheese.
That made my stomach hurt like instantly when you said that.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. How about this? Old man has balls in his front yard. Those are mines.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so gardening ball thing, I don't know anything about them. They were my grandfather's, and all he ever told us was to never touch them. I guess they had sentimental value, but he's dead now, so I'd rather have the money than some giant balls.
I bet you.
They're underwater mines.
Get
is what
these
they
wonder-
are.
giant
if
balls out of
some-
my yard.
I bet you get some good money for those.
Oh, I would imagine. Who wants to move them?
Some kind of collector. Oh, I'm sure they don't work.
You sure?
How the hell did he get them home?
Well, I'm just saying. Are you sure?
Yeah.
You got to be sure more than once.
Well, I mean, did he did he
You don't have
throw
to
it?
be
in
unsure once.
Did he throw it in the back of the truck and
I don't
just
know.
take it home, go
Maybe-
over the speed bumps and
Maybe,
everything? I
maybe
don't think so.
that's where the water used to rise to. Well, you know what I'm saying? Maybe
Yeah.
they just landed there.
That could be it.
So here's
I
a
mean, of course,
used.
those things sink.
Sure. Here's a used jar of Vlasic pickle juice. Rare.
Oh,
$67. Yeah.
Isn't all pickle juice used? It's all used because it's all being used by pickles.
That's
Do
pretty
pickles
fucking deep.
use the
to be
juice?
honest with you.
Yeah.
Or do they-
It turns them into pickles.
But they don't use it.
But they're in it.
Those sentient pickles.
But when you take them out and eat all the pickles, you still have juice left. So your theory
Okay.
has been disproven.
No.
So if you put a person in acid, and then you take the person out, and you still have the acid with some person juice in it, is that
I would say yes, you've used that acid.
okay?
But I feel like if you're saying used pickle juice, I feel like it's like I swished it all in my mouth and then spat it back in the jar. Like,
Well,
that's
we
not
don't know that that's
Yeah,
not what
we
they
don't know
did.
that that's not the thing.
true.
I mean, that jar is not great.
Yeah, that jar's had hands in it.
That jar has had hands in it. That jar's like Josh. It says hands in it.
Josh is.
Well, that was so quick.
Josh is probably gonna come shoot this place up.
That was so quick today, by
I
the way.
know. Hey,
You were like,
that, huh?
I mean,
not
like,
today.
immediately.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Immediately, yeah,
I knew where it was going, and I
Sure.
wasn't fucking dealing with it.
sure. That's the only way you can get him out of his cocoon, though. You have to say something that offends him, and then he's like, I don't know.
That's true. That's true. But he's gonna come murder us. So.
This one, shit, I don't know why these things are all jacked up now. Why are they all jacked up? What happened?
Oh, well, jacked up.
Well, this is an old lady who has a sword. This sword is from the 1700s. I got it at an antique store in my Meemaw's hometown back in 1984.
I love it when people call their grandma's Meemaw. That's like my favorite one. If I just started calling my grandma Meemaw, she'd get mad because she already had a thing that she made us call her. But I totally would have.
The person, you know what I do is with our little 4-year-old grandson, my wife likes to be called Gigi.
Yeah.
And I make him call her Grandmama.
Oh, yeah, you're fucking up.
Yeah.
Ours is Gaga.
Oh, Gaga.
Gaga.
Yeah. Her mother, as a grandmother, wanted to be called Pity Pat.
Ooh,
That's terrible.
Mine was Landu.
Landu?
Yeah, but we couldn't talk, so we called her Nandu, and she didn't like that, and then it stuck.
Sure.
And then it was cool.
When I was when I was pregnant, my dad was like, "Yeah, you can call Mom Mimi, but then I want them to call me Pee Pee."
Mimi and Pee Pee. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Mine was
Simple.
Gangan. That was my grandfather was Gangan. Yeah. I don't know where that came from.
Yeah.
So the person
Mimi.
who sold
We've got a Mimi on the other side.
the person who sold it to
So
me
everyone knows that.
said to be careful because there is a 90% plus chance that this is cursed. Since it's been in my house, my life has descended into pure chaos. My knitting group came over, and they all said they could feel a strange energy in my sword room.
Meaning she has more than one.
I have a collection of over 100 swords. This is my only haunted sword.
Get rid of it.
Since I got this sword, about 3 times a week, a crucifix will fall off my wall for no reason.
That's great.
I am 76 years old. I cannot have this cursed item in my house anymore. Please take it off my hands. So, the old lady in the picture is the one who has the cursed sword.
So wait, she's had this for most of her life?
Since 1984.
Okay. Get rid of it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She's trying real hard.
See, here's the thing.
Do not contact her with unsolicited services or offers, by the way.
I want to contact her
Dick
and be like,
pics,
get
Granny.
rid of it.
I'm sure she
Get
sold
rid of
it. I'm sure she sold it.
Oh, sure. It's
I'm
like
sure
having those haunted baby dolls.
Somebody paid her good money for it.
Yeah.
I'd buy some haunted shit
You ever bought
Why?
because I would love to be haunted.
I would love to. Yeah. See, same thing.
No.
Me, same thing.
No, I don't have time for that. I need my
I do.
sleep. I don't like to be scared.
I would
don't have
call in
time
the
for
next
that.
day if I got haunted.
Yeah.
I would stay home.
I'd call it haunted. Sorry, can't come haunted.
Sorry, I got haunted.
You know, I've never seen a movie that scared me.
Really?
Me either.
When I was a small child, the close-ups of the Wicked Witch and Snow White
Sure.
did.
Sure.
But other than that,
The
Blair
beginning.
Witch was the one that scared me.
Really?
Yeah, the ending. Yeah, in the theater.
Insidious scared the crap out of me.
Insidious. Yeah, that's a good.
The intro to Tales from the Dark Side scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. That is the only
Secret
thing.
of Nim.
That's
Ooh.
the only thing that's ever scared me.
Secret of Nim
On-
is
on
creepy
TV.
for kids. It's creepy for kids.
Secret
I
of
like
Nim was
that
good.
though. I think
watched
people.
that
I
like
think
1,000
kids ought to be
times.
creeped out more often.
I'm just saying though,
Yeah.
if you knew the sword was cursed, why would you keep it for so long? Just get rid of it.
She's trying.
Yeah, she's trying.
She's trying.
What,
I mean,
what,
how
did she
does an
throw
old
it out
lady
and
get
then
rid
the
of a sword?
Did
She thought maybe her knitting group could get rid of it or something. I don't
Did
know.
she throw it out and then it walked back in with a sign that said,
Have you
"How
not seen
could
Sword
you?"
in the Stone? I mean, it happens.
could I ask a question?
Yes, absolutely.
I opened the door once at a party,
Yeah.
and some people were playing the Ouija board.
Oh.
And that thing was going round and round by itself.
Yeah.
What really caused that?
I have a theory.
Yeah.
A Ouija board is too wide of a it's too wide of a channel.
Yeah.
So whenever you open that channel, anything can come through, including demons. So it's not just ghosts.
like Fox
demons.
News. It's
Yes,
too wide of a
exactly.
channel.
It's too wide and it's too noisy. So all kinds of things come through. So it could be ghosts, it could be demons. Fuck, you could be Lucifer for all we know.
boy who plays baseball.
Sure.
It could be a magnet.
He played baseball, I think.
They could have a magnet, or somebody can
Do we
have a
have that
magnet that's
somewhere?
turning in.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, we
that's
do.
fantastic.
Yeah, we have all of it.
Somebody's selling a pit bull for $150.
Hey, that's a deer.
Aww.
It's a
That's
pit bull.
pretty cute.
It's a pit bull.
I just want to come home with that and just see Oscar's face, be like, "Look, babe, it's a pit bull."
I like how he's got a little picture of a Shinubu or whatever up here. You know, with the little curly tail?
Shiba Inu.
Shiba Inu. There we go. Whatever.
Shiba.
Sure.
Shiba. Hey,
So-
what are your thoughts on music and performing artist Pitbull?
I think he needs to retire to Florida and stay there.
You know, he's worldwide.
He is Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
Well, then retire somewhere and
He's
stay
not
there.
bad. You know, he's like Ricky Martin with a little bit more street style.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like she's the street Ricky Martin.
But like Ricky Martin could actually sing.
Pitbull could sing.
Pitbull can sing.
No.
Now he does talk through most of his stuff.
Not
That
without
is
being
the
auto
Bud Light Lime,
He's
things like that.
He's like Post Malone. He can sing, but he doesn't necessarily like sing.
See, but Post
normally.
Malone actually has like a
Right.
decent voice.
Yeah, he does. So does Pitbull.
Yeah. Agree to disagree.
Pitbull is the Bud Light
I'm right
Lime
though. The Bud Light Live
of music. Yeah, he absolutely is Bud Light Lime.
You don't really like it, but you'll drink it anyway.
Well, you're on the
That's
beach.
how I feel
There's
about
nothing
it.
else.
That's
You
how.
what?
You're on the beach. There's nothing else.
That's how I feel about the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, I can see that. Under the Bridge, the only thing ever.
No, Scar Tissue was
I like
the
their
better
funky
one
stuff.
that they did.
I like all the funky stuff.
Yeah?
Bass.
Roller Coaster. Yeah, Roller Coaster of Love was good.
No, there were like 100.
Well, I get
funky
that, but I'm
songs.
saying the Roller Coaster of Love was a good one.
I do like one thing that I do like about Red Hot Chili Peppers. I will tell you is like all their albums were like themed,
How tangy
and
they
they were
are.
all different from each other. You got to give them props for variety.
That's true.
But in the end, they were always like singing the same song. You know,
Yeah, it is a lot of the same stuff over
Yeah.
and over.
California.
California.
Here we are.
This guy will climb into your septic tank and just spend some time there. Some might judge him for this, but it's what he enjoys. He'll pay $150 an hour to bring his equipment in, gain access to your septic tank. Then I have my associate. I want to know who this guy is. It's like he's familiar. Close the tank after I've set up my tripod and camera. Believe it or not, it's a great place to reflect.
So is he gonna actually?
Serious inquiries only.
Is he actually gonna clean the septic tank?
No, he just sits in there for a while.
Yeah,
Just kind of reflects.
I get it.
Do you?
Yeah, man, sensory deprivation.
Sure.
If you're heavier, if the shit is heavier than you, you're gonna float. So,
Do you ever just like think about how messed up people are? Like you there's,
God, yes.
there's something like there have to be wires that are like missing or crossed in your head to be like, yes.
Here's the thing,
I'll
though,
tell
Jordan.
Tank.
here is my
Swim and
thoughts.
your canoe just has one oar.
Right. First of all, I don't believe that's real.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay. So when you knock shit like that out of the way, it's easy to like say, okay, that's not real. But some of it is.
But that is the internet.
Well, I think about what fucking what was his name? Ed Gein. People who would like cut skin off of people
He had
and
a
wear it as
nipple belt.
clothes. What?
a
Like,
belt made of
why?
nipples.
What happened so
Can you say
badly
nipple
in your
belt
life?
on Twitch?
Sure you
Are we
can.
still on Twitch?
Yeah, we're on Twitch. Sure.
Fuck you, Twitch.
Yeah, fuck off Twitch.
Like, what went so badly in your life that you're like, yes, this is what I would like to do. This makes me happy and fulfilled. Like, I don't understand.
Well, again, like he said, it may not be a real thing. But,
Yeah, but Ed Kipper's real.
Sounds like somebody
He
wants
was
to get
real.
attention.
sure.
Is he still alive?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah,
He's
Ed Kipper's
still alive?
Hey,
Reads
it's my
audiobooks?
clock.
does he?
Uh-huh.
Did he do an Audible commercial?
I don't know.
Here's a,
Edmund Kemper here from Audible. When I'm not killing girls, I like to listen to Neil Gaiman's American Gods.
Yeah, but I want to find those audiobooks that he read, and I want to listen to them.
Do you?
Only
you watch
for a
Manhunter?
minute. I watched like 3 episodes
So
of it.
good.
she needs a...
She needs the script.
hey, here's a redneck margarita machine.
So who are you gonna be? We got openings for.
You could be Monica.
You want
So-
you want Monica? Don't.
Who's Monica?
Monica.
She's Monica now.
Monica was Jordan.
All right.
Now, Jordan, can I get you to take Melanie?
Yep.
Monica,
There you go.
She likes fruit baskets.
Anna,
Okay.
and Melanie.
So we're going to go with Hannah.
You're getting her a script, right?
Do we have a Carl? Can we get a Carl?
I got Carl.
She's got
Ready.
Carl.
Shannon, okay.
And
can
you
be Carl.
are,
I'm
Shannon is
Phoebe
also Julie.
and Rachel.
okay, and you're Chandler and Melanie.
Yeah.
Now I haven't read this,
Okay, no, you should.
but
Don't read
I've
it
seen
first.
the episode. I'm sure.
Do you,
Seen every
here
episode.
you go. Here's your script. If you would like to hand her a pin there, if you would. If you want to know the players, it's going to be Ross is Shannon. Monica is Muckluck.
Okay.
Phoebe is already taken by Aaron. Rachel
Do we have to call her Muckluck now?
is taken
Is
by
she like
Aaron.
trying to hide her identity like
No.
Matt?
Joey's Henry Carter. Chandler is Jordan. Melanie is also Jordan. I am now Carl.
Remember Carl Picard?
No.
Is it okay if I write on this?
No. Huh?
Is it okay for me to write on this?
Yeah, that's yours. That's yours. I expect you to autograph it and take it home. Julie is Shannon.
Okay.
I will be playing the part of man, flight attendant, and voiceover.
Okay.
All right? And we'll get to that here in just a few minutes. We are... Huh? Say it again? Oh, no, I got another one. You know one? Oh, you don't have one. Here, dude. I got a shitload of scripts.
Ross, he's not that important.
Here you go, man. You're Ross and Julie. Remember that.
Oh God.
Ross and Julie. Here.
Do you have laugh tracks?
No, don't have any live tracks. We do have a commercial in the middle.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so we had the redneck margarita machine. This is still the Craigslist stuff. And this, to be honest with you, I think it's more
That's kind of
ingenious than
brilliant.
anything else.
Yeah.
He made it with a garbage disposal motor. Yeah.
What is
so
it?
Can you see that?
It's a margarita
Yeah,
machine.
it's a margarita machine.
Oh.
Redneck margarita.
That's
It's
fantastic.
really nice, yeah.
The
I don't know whether it's worth $125, but still, it's very
well,
nice.
the thing is that garbage disposal is worth a lot because that's a big fucking garbage disposal.
It is a big one, yeah.
That's like a $400 garbage disposal.
Well, no, it's inside a cooler. So he just stuck the motor up on. See that? Yeah.
Really?
And then the PVC pipe to come out the side.
Yeah, I
there.
see that.
That's more educational than
You
anything.
could buy a real margarita machine for less.
I don't know about that.
Maybe one of
They're
those.
pretty cheap at
Maybe
Sam's.
one of those Jimmy Buffett ones.
You can get a Soda Stream for less, I bet you.
Jimmy Buffett?
A
Warren Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett.
No, Jimmy
Soda
Buffett.
Warren Buffett Soda Stream.
Jimmy Buffett here for Soda Stream. When I'm tripping on a pop top, busting a flip flop, I reach for a Soda Stream.
Sure is good. Last one is the homemade sex doll.
Oh, good God.
It's hardly ever.
That's a monstrosity.
It's hardly used anymore. It seems a shame to just be gathering dust in the garbage. Serious offers only, please. No weirdos.
That's
No weirdos more weird than him.
So
right.
that was
No,
that was
is it a what?
Craigslist.
I would like to know. Is it a what?
Pretty sure that it might. I think it was a fleshlight.
No.
Like above that.
Oh my God, those are human bones.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I don't know if they're actually human, but yeah,
Vault.
they're very close.
Vault, we need an ID
Look, I
on
need,
some bones.
I need a reference on some bones, man.
We need a bone guy over here to authenticate.
Come here and give us a boner real quick.
Come here. We need you to authenticate some bones.
I swear to God, just authenticate these bones. Tell us if they're actually
Tell
human
us
or
if
not.
they look like real human bones or not.
Are these real human bones or not?
We need your help.
You don't think so?
Look closer.
Okay. All right. Phew.
Okay, good.
I
I
was
thought
worried.
we were going to get in trouble with Twitch there for a minute.
Right.
'Cause
They
you
won't
can't-
let you show real human
They won't
bones,
let
will
you
they?
show human bones.
Oh, really? They'll
Oh,
let
yeah,
you
'cause
show Bob?
he has Bob on every episode, right?
Bob's good?
Quite often, yeah.
Good.
Those are my
But
favorite
it's
ones.
not in a sexual manner, is it?
Right.
Well, that's good. We're fine then.
That was close though.
Thank God they weren't real. Wow. Yeah, that.
Okay,
How are
so
the Vulcans doing?
So like that.
Bun
you're
up
saying.
there?
If it wasn't like
Bun,
that,
what
it would
up?
be okay. Yeah.
the sun is reflecting off the table onto my face, and I look like
Yeah.
I'm glowing.
You are
I look
glowing.
ethereal
You're
right
angelic.
now. No, don't hide my
All right.
etherealness.
So that was Craigslist. Do we have anything else? We did Word. We got no Michael. So.
It's
but,
a,
you
it's
know,
a good thing that we don't that this place isn't like crawling with socially awkward people.
Right.
Here's the only thing, man. I get kind of these withdrawals when I don't see this each week.
Yeah,
If he's
okay.
not here.
Let's do the horse drop thing. You want me to do Michael Ivey again, like I did that one time?
Yeah, but he has a logo. Hang on. So there's his logo for horse drama.
Filling in for Michael Ivy.
It's Aaron. You like
where's
the
the
little
rest
glove?
of his-
The horse? The fucking horse?
Where's the rest of his horse
Getting up
drama?
in there.
Say it again?
Where's the rest of his horse drama?
I don't know where his horse drama is.
Oh.
He hadn't been here.
Oh.
So go ahead. Aaron will be playing the part of Michael Ivy.
Hey, Michael Ivy, I jacked up a horse. Michael Ivy.
I don't think that's him.
Michael Ivy, y'all, horse jobber.
I done ate some
Horse
Whataburger.
jobber, I like Whataburger, jack a horse. And see.
That was good. Thank you. Yeah, good job. Good job. All right. So are we ready for this?
Yeah, man, I'm ready.
So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this table read. Is that right? All right. So let's
We need to get out of the fountain.
we got our intro. Hang on. Did you hear the claps? I personally think anything can be solved by a MIDI version of a song.
It's absolutely true.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Especially copyright.
Sure. So we have our script table read, and this week is going to be Friends, the one where Rachel finds out.
All right, here comes the sun.
So let's.
Should be fun.
Oh, I like the glasses. Good job.
Thanks.
Shades of Instagram. Let's go over.
Mira looks like she looked like Al Jurgens on fire.
So let's go over again who the players are here, and if you would just raise your hand when I call your name. So Ross is Shannon.
I'm Shannon.
Okay, so there's
Invisible
Ross.
Man is Monica.
Monica is Hannah or Muckluck. Phoebe will be played by Aaron. Raise your hand, Aaron. There you go. Good job. Rachel will also be played by Aaron. We gotta lose whatever's going on there. We got a lot of whatever you're.
I gotta blast my nips for the Rachel part.
Are we hearing it from your phone or what are we hearing? Oh, what's going on? I think your phone. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Joey will be played by Henry Carter. Are you good with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see all the ones in that dark blue, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's color code.
Also, Melanie
Also,
will be
Melanie.
played by Jordan. I will be playing the part of Carl. Julie will also be played by Shannon. One more hand up. Give your hand up. There we go. And then I will be cleaning up. I will be the cleanup batter with Man, flight attendant, and voiceover. All right, we good?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Scene, Central Perk. We all remember that, right?
Yes.
The whole gang is there. Ross is showing pictures of his new baby boy, Ben, to the group.
And here's little Ben nodding off.
Aw, look at Aunt Monica's little boy.
Oh, look, he's got Ross's haircut. Oh, let me see. Oh, God. Is he just the sweetest thing? You just want to kiss him all over.
Ross is practically drooling over Rachel at this point.
That would be nice.
Chandler, annoyed with Ross's fawning, makes a noise.
Pardon?
Nothing. Just a little extra air in my mouth.
Walks over to where Joey is seated. Joey is looking at his check.
Hey, Chan, can you help me out here? I promise I'll pay you back.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, including the waffles last week, you now owe me $17 jillion.
I will, really. I will, really, I will. I'll pay you back this time.
And where's this money coming from?
Give him some money.
Here.
There you go.
Take my money.
Well, I'm helping down at the the NYU, the med school, with some research.
What kind of research?
Oh, just, science.
Science. Yeah, I think I've heard of that.
Everyone's interest is piqued. They all look over.
Oh, it's a healthy study.
Oh, Joey, please tell me you're only donating your time.
All right, now come on, you guys. It's not that big a deal. Really, I mean, I just go down there every other day, and make my contribution to the product. They like, hey, they buffer the end of the 2 weeks. I get $700.
Hey!
Wow, ooh, you're going to be making money hand over fist.
All right, credits.
can't clap that bad.
I love this. Scene, Monica's apartment. Monica and Phoebe are preparing for a barbecue for Rachel's birthday.
Okay, we got coleslaw, we got the bun.
We got the ground up flesh of formerly cute cows and turkeys. Ew!
Hands meet to Monica. Chandler and Joey enter with charcoal.
Men are here.
We make the cook meat. I can't see this. but
Yeah, I got you. Sure.
we make like the cooked meat.
Right.
We put out fire by peeing. No get invited back.
Ew!
Oh, Joey, Melanie called. She said she's gonna be late.
Oh, okay.
So, how are things going with you two? Is she becoming your special someone?
I don't know. She's pretty good.
Yeah? What does she think of your little science project?
What do you think I'm going to tell a girl like that? Do you think I'm going to tell a girl like that? Is she also seeing a top?
Man's got a point.
The tough thing is, she really wants to have sex with me.
Crazy bitch.
Yeah, well, I still got a week left to go in the program. And according to the rules, if I want to get the money, I'm not allowed to conduct any personal experiments, if you know what I mean.
Joey, we always know.
Time lapse. Chandler and Joey are making the fire. Monica and Phoebe are inside. Ross enters carrying luggage.
Hey,
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 how long did you think this barbecue was gonna last?
Oh, sorry about the Phoebe there.
going to China. She say what they did.
You're going to China?
Someone fell. We want it home, but they don't want us to have it home. So I'm going over there and try to persuade them to get us home. It's a whole big boat thing.
anyway, I'm gonna be gone for like a week. So if you want to reach me, you can. So here's my itinerary.
Hands a sheet of paper to Monica.
Here's a picture of me.
Hands it to Monica.
Oh, let me see.
Takes the picture to Monica.
Could you take it to Carol's every now and then and show it to Ben just so he doesn't forget me?
yeah.
Phoebe puts the picture of Ross up to her face.
Hi, Ben. I'm your father. I am the head. Ah!
Puts picture down, sees Ross staring at
All
her.
right, this barbecue is gonna be very fun.
Hey, is Rachel here? I wanted to wish her a happy birthday before I left.
Oh no, she's out having drinks with Carl.
Oh,
Pause.
who's Claus?
Pause.
Pause.
You know, the guy she met at the coffee house.
Oh, no. Well, see, there's this guy she met at the...
At the coffee house, right?
So, do you know who he is?
Ross laughs. Ross stares at her.
Okay, I'm gonna go say goodbye to the guys.
Oh, hey, you know what? Tell that bone story.
Ross goes outside on the
Hey,
balcony.
Hi.
hey,
Hey.
I have to go to China.
The country, son?
No, this big pile of dishes in the mom's break front. Do you guys know who Coral is?
Let's see. Alvin, Simon, Theodore. No.
Well, Rachel's having drinks with him tonight.
Oh no! How can she do that when she's never shown any interest in you?
Forget about her.
He's a right man. Please move on. Go to China. Eat Chinese food.
Of course, there they just call it food.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. All right, just give her this for me, okay?
Gives Chandler a gift for Rachel.
Listen, buddy. We're just looking out for you.
I know.
Well, we want you to be happy. And I may only have a couple of beers in me, but I love you, man.
Joey gives Ross a hug.
I'm still on my first. I just think you're nice.
Time lapse. Melanie, Joey's girlfriend, is there with Joey. Chandler, Monica, Phoebe, and Rachel. Ross is gone. Who the fuck is Melanie?
Oh, that's me.
Okay.
Anyway, that's when me and my friends started this whole fruit basket business. We call ourselves the Three Basketeers.
Is this the nanny?
Like the Three Musketeers, only with fruit.
Wait, looks dumbfounded at Joey's stupidity.
Okay, how does everyone like their burgers?
Oh, no. Presents first, food later.
Walks into living room. Everyone follows Rachel into the living room. Monica pulls Joey aside.
Hey, hold on there, Tiger. How's it going? How you holding up?
Well, not so good. She definitely thinks tonight is the night we're going to complete the transaction, if you know what I mean.
Monica rolls her eyes.
Then you do.
I like that.
So, have you ever thought about being there for her?
What do you mean?
You know, just be there for her.
Long pause. Joey looks confused.
Not following you.
Think about it.
They both walk over to where Rachel is opening her gifts. Rachel sees her first gift is a fruit basket.
Okay, I'm guessing this is from...
Melanie smiles,
Well, thank you, Melanie.
pointing out a gift.
Okay, this one right here is from me.
Picks it up,
Okay. It's light.
shakes it.
It rattles. Travel Scrabble. Ooh, thank you.
She gives it back to him. Chandler looks dejected. Rachel picks up another gift.
This one's from Joey. Feels like a book. Think it's a book. Feels like a book. And it's a book. Oh, it's Dr. Seuss.
That boat got me through some high times.
There you go.
There's a little child inside this man. Yes, the doctors say if they remove it, he'll die.
Rachel picks up the next gift,
Okay, who's this from?
Oh, that's Ross's.
Oh,
opens it, sees it's a pin.
oh my God, you remembered. Remembered what? It was like months ago. We were walking by this antique. I'm not very Rachel today.
Right.
Okay.
Let me get in character.
Please do.
It was like months ago.
Perfect.
We were walking that changed literally nothing. Oh my God, it's bright.
Yeah, it's very
Look
bright.
at us. Look at this shit.
It's the glow of the friends. It's the friends glow.
Oh God. Anyway,
Get that
doesn't have to be
sunset
good.
any faster.
here we go. That's great. We were walking by this antique store, and I saw this pin in the window, and I told him it was just like the one my grandmother had when I was a little girl. Oh, I can't believe he remembered.
Well, sure, but can you play it on a plane?
That's his Scrabble game.
Oh, it's so pretty. This must have cost him a fortune.
I can't believe you did this.
Come on, Ross. Remember back in college when he fell in love with Carol and bought her that ridiculously expensive crystal duck?
Everyone looks at him. He realizes he just spilled the beans about Ross's crush on Rachel.
What did you just say?
Crystal duck?
No, the love part.
Stuttering incoherently,
Oh my God.
rubbing his temples.
Oh, no.
Pats Chandler on the leg.
That's good. Just keep rubbing your head. Then turn back time.
All right, commercial break.
I'm Buckler, Eskimo Hut, and I love Eskimo Hut for their Jello shots, daiquiris, and their good
Whatever,
times.
you're so cute.
Yeah, come on.
God, that's
That's just straight up
In Eskimo land, there's not much else to do other than
It's the only commercial I had.
Well, we have Emery Ewing.
Oh, that's true. That's very long and it
we
has
go down
Josh.
to our local Eskimo Hut to get smashed or broken.
Broken.
Broten.
Also, Eskimo Hut is a great way to wash the fish grease out of your eye cup.
We're best in life, one.
Go down to your local Eskimo Hut today.
We're going to have the ECLU on our
Eskimos labor
I'm
union.
nuts about Eskimo Hut.
Every morning, according to Surgeon General, women should not drink alcoholic beverages during pregnancy because of the risk of birth defects. Consumption of alcoholic beverages impairs your ability to drive a car or operate machinery and may cause health problems.
Do not take alcohol with cocaine or methamphetamines,
Fantastic.
as it may cause you to Eat your dog.
Scene, same as before, a few moments later.
I mean, this is unbelievable. I know, this is really, really huge.
No, it's not. It's small. It's tiny. It's petite. It's wee.
Nuh-uh. I don't think any of our lives are ever going to be the same ever again.
Okay, is there a mute button on this woman?
I think this is so great. I mean, you and Ross, did you have any idea?
No, none. I mean, my first night in the city, he mentioned something about asking me out, but nothing ever happened, so I just...
To Joey.
Well, what else did he say? I mean, does he, like, want to go out with me?
Well, given that he's desperately in love with you, he probably wouldn't mind getting a cup of coffee or something.
Ross, all this time. Well, I've got to talk to him.
Gets up to leave. Quickly.
He's in China.
The country.
No, wait.
Checks Ross's itinerary.
His flight doesn't leave for another 45 more minutes.
What about the time difference?
45.
From here to the airport?
Yes! We're
Rachel
never
walks
gonna make
towards
it.
door.
Rachel, what are you going to say to him?
I don't know.
Well, then maybe you should know.
Well, he's right, because you're just going to, like, break this heart. That's the kind of thing that can win.
Yeah, but if it's good news, you should tell him now.
I don't know. Maybe I'll know when I see him. Here, look. All right. Does this help?
Phoebe gets up, holds the picture of Ross up to her face.
Who's Ross?
Ross over here.
Ross.
There we go.
Does this help? Does this help, Ross?
Rachel. Okay.
No! Look, all I know is that I can't wait a week until I see him. I mean, this is just too big, you know? I've just got to talk to him. Okay, I'll see you later.
Opens door.
Rachel, I love you. You deal with me first.
She leaves. Scene, airport. Ross has headphones on as is listening to How to Speak Chinese tape. Man, how racist this was. Occasionally, he makes an outburst in Chinese in accordance with the tape. He's getting on the jetway. The flight attendant is there. Ross says something in Chinese. All right. Walks on the jetway. Rachel runs into the airport trying to catch Ross, moving people out of the way.
Ross, excuse me.
Rachel gets up to the jetway. Hi. May I see your boarding pass?
Oh, no, I don't have one. I just need to talk to my friend.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're not allowed on the jetway unless you have a boarding pass.
No, I know, but he just went, it's just right there. He's got a blue jacket on. Can I just...
No. Federal regulations.
Okay, all right, okay. Then could you please, could you just give him a message for me, please? It's very important.
All right, what's the message?
I don't know.
Scene, on the jetway, the flight attendant enters, walks past Ross and approaches an older man with his wife who is also wearing a blue jacket. Sir, excuse me, sir, I have a message for you. What? It's from Rachel. She said that she loved it's the same guy, and said she would see you when she gets back. To his wife, Toby, oh, for God's sake, I don't know what she's talking about. There's no Rachel. Don't give me that deep freeze. Scene, Joey's bedroom. He and Melanie are in bed together. Am I Melanie also?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're Melanie. All right.
No,
This is going to get steamy.
Joey. I think I blacked out there for a minute.
Oh, it was nothing.
Well, now we've got to find something fun for you.
She starts kissing his chest. Panicked.
You know what? I forget about that. Let's give you another turn.
Surprised.
Me again?
Sure, why not?
Boy, somebody's gonna get a big fruit basket tomorrow.
Joey starts to kiss her.
Oh, I gotta tell you, you are nothing like I thought you would be.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I guess I just had you pegged as one of those guys who are always me. But you're a giver. You're like the most generous man I ever met. I mean, you're practically a woman.
Scene, Monica's apartment. Monica, Phoebe, and Rachel are there. Monica is holding the wrapping paper for one of Rachel's gifts.
Rach, do you want to save this wrapping paper? I mean, it's only a little bit torn. So you're going to go for it with Ross, or should I just throw it out?
I don't know. I thought about it all the way here, and I thought about it all the way back, and, you guys, it's Ross. You know what I mean? I mean, it's... Sure.
It's both of you.
Sure.
Oh, there we go.
I don't know. I mean, this is just my initial gut feeling, but I'm thinking it'd be really great.
Oh my God, me too. Oh, we'd be like friends-in-law. You know what the best part is? The best part is that you already know everything about him. I mean, it's like starting on the 15th date.
Yeah, but it would be like starting on the 15th date.
Another good point.
No, I mean when you're at the 15th date, you're already in a very relationship-y place,
It's not a word.
You're committed. Well, I mean, then what happens if it doesn't work out?
Why isn't it working out?
I don't know, sometimes it doesn't.
Is he not cute enough for you?
No.
Does he not just wow, words are so hard right now. Does he not make enough money?
No, maybe there's someone else. What?
Is there someone else?
No, there's no one else.
Then why the hell are you dumping my brother?
Scene, Chandler and Joey's apartment. Chandler is eating breakfast. Joey quietly opens his bedroom door.
Hey, big spender.
She's still asleep.
So how'd it go?
Oh, it was amazing. You know how you always think you're great in bed?
The fact that you'd even ask that question shows how little you know me.
Well, it's like, that's not. I couldn't do that thing that usually makes me great. So I had to do all the other stuff. And the response I got, oh man, it was like a ticker tape parade.
Yes, I know. As it happens, my room is very, very close to the parade route.
It was amazing. And not just for her. For me too. It's like all of a sudden I'm blind, but all the other senses are heightened. It's like I was able to appreciate it on another level.
I didn't know you had another level.
I know, neither did I.
Scene, Monica's apartment. 1 week later, Monica is seated. Rachel comes out of her bedroom.
Hey, great skirt. Birthday present?
Yeah,
Oh, from who?
from you. I exchanged the blouse you got.
Well, it's the thought. Hey, doesn't Ross's flight get it back in a couple of hours? At gate 27B?
Yeah, Monica, honey, I've been thinking about it, and I've decided this whole Ross thing, it's just not a good idea.
Oh, why?
Because I feel like I wouldn't just be going out with them. I'd be going out with all of you. And there would just be all this pressure, and I don't want to...
No. No pressure. No pressure.
Monica, nothing has even happened yet, and you're already so...
I am not so, okay? I was a teensy bit weird at first, but I'll be good, I promise.
Door buzzer goes off. Rachel answers it.
Who is it?
It's me, Carl!
Come on up.
Behind my brother's back?
Rachel glares at her.
Is exactly the kind of crazy thing you won't be hearing from me.
Scene, Chandler and Joey's apartment. Chandler is seated. The apartment is filled with baskets of fruit. Joey enters, check in hand.
$700.
All right, you did it. Do we have any fruit?
Man, hell of a 2 weeks, huh? You know what though? I really feel that I learned something.
Really? So you're going to stick with this it's all for her thing?
What, are you crazy? When a blind man gets his sight back, does he walk around like this?
Joey closes his eyes and walks around the apartment with arms spread. Scene, the balcony of Monica's apartment. Rachel is having drinks with her date, Carl. I'm just saying, if I see one more picture of Ed Begley Jr. in that stupid electric car, I'm going to shoot myself. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not against environmental issues per se. It's just that guy. Rachel looks bored at this point. Ross, a figment of Rachel's imagination, shows up on the balcony and starts talking to her.
I can't believe you'd rather go out with him than me.
Would you excuse me, please? I'm trying to have a date here.
Fine. Just stop thinking about me.
She tries, and Ross disappears momentarily. He reappears, standing close to her.
Can't do it. Can you?
So I'm thinking about you. So what?
I don't get it. What do you see in this guy anyway?
Well, he happens to be a very nice guy.
I mean, come on, buddy, get a real car.
Rachel, come on. Give us a chance.
Ross, it's too hard.
No. Why? Because it might get weird for everyone else? Who cares about them? This is about us. Look, I've been in love with you since like the 9th grade.
Ross, you're like my best friend.
I know.
If we broke up and I lost you,
That's Ross's line.
no. What? No.
Yeah.
This is
No,
Rich.
that's Rachel.
I know.
Get out of here. Who's Julie?
Julie.
But it's supposed to be Ross's line.
Oh, I see.
Whoa! What makes you think we're gonna break up?
Well, have you been involved with someone where you haven't broken up?
Pause.
No, but it only has to happen once. Look, you and I both know we are perfect for each other, right? I mean, so the only question is, are you attracted to me?
I don't know. I mean, I've never looked at you that way before.
Well, start looking.
They kiss. Ross walks away and then fades out.
Wow.
Exactly. And you just know I'm going to be the guy caught behind this hammerhead in traffic.
Right. You're right.
You know?
You know what?
What?
I forgot. I'm supposed to pick up a friend at the airport. I'm so sorry. If you want to stay and finish your drinks, please do.
Drinks. Gives him her drink.
I'm sorry. I gotta go. I'm sorry.
Rachel leaves. But scene, airport, Madonna's Take a Bow plays in the background. I wish I had that. Rachel waits at the gate with flowers.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Hi. Sorry. Hi.
Scene, Jetway, the old man who the flight attendant delivered Rachel's message to, gets off the plane. His wife's still upset with him. For God's sake, will you let it go? There's no Rachel. A Chinese woman getting off the plane drops one of her bags. Ross gets off next.
Oh, hey, I got that.
Ross picks up the bag, and then he and woman Julie kiss.
Oh, thanks, sweetie.
No problem. I cannot wait for you to meet my friends.
Really?
Yeah?
You don't think they'll judge and ridicule me?
No, they won't. I just, can't wait.
You have to say it together.
Come on, we're gonna love it.
Scene, close up to Rachel. Eagerly waiting for Ross to drop the line. He's picking up one, another one. End!
So we just did that's all we're gonna do.
That's it.
Radio play.
Hey, we got time for a
Next week is Golden Girl. I host. You will love it. You're right, it's not.
Hey, it was cutting edge at the time.
Cutting edge.
2 years ago, it was cutting edge.
12 years
13 years
ago.
12 Years a Slave. That's a great movie.
It is a great movie.
Starring Ingmay Wumachonka.
Where's he at?
Shot by Malcolm Reynolds.
Have I met you? I did.
I just wasn't. I came and then I met you one time and then I was gone for a long time,
okay.
and so I'm probably gonna start coming back more often.
Good.
You notice how she says probably? She says probably.
Yeah, probably.
Probably gonna come back.
I said that I was probably
She's
gonna come back last
reconsidering.
week, and I came.
You did it. I'm so proud of you.
So
Alright, so what do we got?
We got Pokemon cards.
Okay?
This is another Pokemon Sun and Moon team up.
Fantastic. Look at this. Pokemon Sun and Moon team up right here. Right here. What are we gonna do with those?
We're gonna open them up.
Fantastic.
What's
See what's in there.
inside? What's inside? Who's that Pokemon?
It's Squirtle.
Except I think the guy said Pikachu.
Yeah, that's right. Here's the code. Show the code to the people.
Anime guys dancing. So there
Two,
you go. There's your code. If you would like to put that in now, you can overload the Poke system.
What's the energy? Oh, did it wrong. I'm supposed to say the energy. Okay, so hold on. I did it wrong. To the front then. Alright, so that should be
The windows to the walls.
To the window.
Alright, so we got electro charger.
Sure.
You know, last time we did this, we got really lucky. We got a really expensive card.
Sure.
I'm thinking we got do it again.
Electro charger. Nothing real special about that one, I don't think.
Alright, we got a lullaby.
Sure. Lullaby.
Pidgey. Everybody loves Pidgey.
Trash Pokemon.
Yeah.
He's a trash Pokemon.
Honedge.
A what?
A Honedge.
Honedge.
Sword. Nidoran, which is one of my favorites.
Nidoran.
This is a mount. You can ride this around.
Yeah.
Magikarp, another mount.
There.
Also very useless.
Just big mouth that makes it popular.
Pangaro. Big panda. And the lightning energy.
God, this is bringing back so many memories.
Brock's Grit. And then the rare, or whatever,
want a card?
is a Pupitar.
Pupitar.
Is that a guy going through puberty?
Yeah. He pupates
Oh,
during
okay.
puberty. And then I think this might actually be a good card. It's a hollow Charmin.
Look at that.
I don't know.
He's got scratch.
Yeah, he's got scratch. It's very effective. Yeah, I don't know if that's worth anything or not.
Unless it's a water Pokemon, and then it doesn't matter at all what he has.
He has reprisal of 20x. This attack does 20 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. His weakness is like a little blue thing times 2.
That's a Toys R Us.
No, it can't be.
Toys R Us
You
is
have a
dead.
pins.
Sorry.
That's okay.
35 cents.
35 cents, fantastic.
So really, we just got shit this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
So what are we going to do with those?
Tear them up.
Tear them up, folks. Tear them up.
No,
Tear
I
up
want
the
the
cards.
holographic one.
Tear them up.
We especially tear up the hollows.
No, we
Electro
don't.
Yes.
They're so pretty.
Tear the hollows.
Done. Bye, Pokemon. Oh, he got the special one. Look at that. Oh, somebody just completed.
Yeah, it's me.
Well,
Disappointed.
so we got that.
Tear the other ones up. Tear them
smoke
up.
out of it.
It's fun.
I don't want to tear it up.
Tear it up.
Tear it up.
You
Let me
can't
see
make
those two. Oh, there's 3 of them.
One of them's the code card.
No, that's this one.
No, one's Lullaby, Pupitar,
It's great. Great twitching here. Great twitching.
high quality.
High quality twitching.
Brock's gift gone. No more gift for Brock. Pupitar.
So I decided I'm gonna start watching Dragon Ball from the beginning
Why? Why would you do that?
because it's been a long time.
It's like me. Well, no, it's not like me, but it would be like if I started One Piece right in the middle.
I heard that's exactly what you did.
Yeah, I don't really understand what's going
One
on.
Piece
but
is
it's-
weird as shit.
But it's really entertaining.
Yeah. I like One Punch Man.
I only saw one episode, and it was
One Punch?
entertaining. No, he can knock people out and kill them with one punch. That's why they call him One Punch
Yeah.
Man.
So the whole
why it's
like
a cartoon.
every episode is just him trying to punch him,
Okay.
right? And there's always something stopping him.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like it's like the Tick. You know how like there's
Boom!
that guy's doing the commercials now.
Second season just came out.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Second season.
The Tick is good.
But here's the
guy.
thing with the Tick. I like the guy who's doing the Tick now, but what's his name that did the Tick to begin with?
Yeah.
Patrick Warburton.
Yeah, Patrick Warburton.
He was awesome.
That was the role he was born to play.
Do you remember?
Born to play the Tick.
Do you remember that guy when he was on the Upright Citizens Brigade?
Absolutely, I do.
No.
That was so fucking funny.
No. It was a Netflix show about these 2 little kids. Bad things just keep happening.
the series
Series of unfortunate events.
Yeah, let me.
He was only in it for a little while.
Yeah, he's great.
See, I love him. I love his voice acting in Venture Bros.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Venture Brothers is fantastic.
It's great. I've always wanted to cosplay as Dr. Girlfriend.
Sure.
Dr. Girlfriend.
I've always wanted to cosplay as that banana ever since I saw it just now.
Yeah. The Fortnite banana. Some kid got suspended from school today for going dressed as a Fortnite banana.
Really?
That's just sad.
Some
What
kids
do
got
they
in trouble
expect?
because they sprayed paint Fortnite in front of their driveway, somebody's driveway. Yeah. So their parents came over and made them clean it up.
Well, I mean, that's just
today.
plain vandalism.
Yeah,
But if
good
somebody
point.
wants to express themselves as a giant
They were like
banana,
little kids, though.
Yeah, I didn't understand it. They were like little tiny.
I think it's bullshit.
I don't think they could spell it.
And they were standing there holding hands while their parents were cleaning it up. Didn't make much sense. That don't pass the smell test.
All right, so here we go. We're going to go around the table and we're going to do a movie review. Anybody seen any movies? We're going to start with Shannon because, Shannon and Jordan at the same time because they both saw Shazam.
Is that the one with Sinbad?
no, I
Yeah.
want to review a different one. So Shannon can do Shazam.
All right, Shannon, let's hear all about Shazam.
It was cool.
Fantastic. Good job, Shannon. Jordan, what do you got?
Holmes and Watson was a piece of shit and a waste of my time. The end.
Really?
I'm really upset that I wasted even a little bit of time on that movie because it was not funny.
I heard there were zero jokes.
They were trying super hard with like the physical comedy, and they
Right.
were trying too hard with all of the sexist, misogynistic jokes. Like there was just nothing redeeming about it, which is sad because Will Ferrell, I feel like, is super funny.
Sure.
And
Can be.
He can be super funny,
Can
but I
be,
feel like
yeah.
this was like,
And it's not like they had to like write new characters or anything.
no.
You
But then
know?
they had people in it like Ray Fiennes.
Yeah, it had big people in
Like
it. Yeah.
what? Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
Ralph Fiennes is a wonderful actor.
yeah, he's a great actor, and they just like, I don't know. It was just super disappointing. But then I watched Vice, and that was better.
Vice.
It's about Dick Cheney.
Oh, that one.
And
It's got
it's-
Christian Bale.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you like any kind of like political fiction, well, it's not fiction.
I lived through that shit. I don't need to go back.
Well, I didn't,
That
and
was
so
fair.
that I mean, I lived through a little bit, but I thought it was very
How
fascinating.
old are you?
29.
Damn, we're 21.
Yeah, I'm just saying that really wasn't that long ago.
I mean, I
but
was
she
in
was a
junior
teenager.
high.
She didn't give a shit.
I was in
8 years
junior
ago.
high.
12 years ago?
Yeah, well, 2001.
I was
the
in junior
beginning
high
of the
when
Bush
George
era.
W. Bush was in office. I was in junior high.
Really?
Yeah. So, but I didn't know anything about Dick Cheney, but like this was just super interesting, and he did a really good Dick Cheney.
Yeah, he totally did.
He was a great Dick Cheney.
I saw Bad Ben 6.
You said that last week.
No,
it was
Bad
4
Ben
last week.
5 last week.
Oh, 5.
5 is the one where the,
That's the one where the chair moves on its own.
sure, absolutely.
In Bad Ben 6, they upped the ante. This time they had a recliner that reclined on its own.
No!
Yeah.
That is haunted.
There was a fishing pole that
Sure.
wound itself up.
A fishing pole.
Yeah. They got real close to the little hook and made sure we could see it moving.
Oh, man.
Because this movie is shot on somebody's phone.
Really?
None of you have watched any of these fucking
No,
movies,
I haven't
have
watched
you?
any of these.
No.
God damn it. I've been doing this bit for fucking 6 weeks now.
I will.
Do you understand?
I'll
This
watch
is the 6th movie. I've done
I'll
6
watch
of these. There's not even 6 movies.
Oh, really?
I'm making up a movie right now.
Wow. But it seems like,
I'm
like
just
it's in
hoping
canon.
that one of these days you guys will watch these movies
It seems
and I'll
very
have somebody
canon,
to talk
though.
about Bad Ben with.
You know?
Do what?
That a recliner would move. I see. It seems very canon.
Well, I'm practically writing these movies at this point. I'm going to send them all to Ben when I'm done.
Yeah.
We
Sounds-
should get with Ben and see if we can't like get together and make a Bad Ben movie.
Okay.
Because see, here's the thing about Bad Ben movies.
Is it Ben making the Bad Ben movies? Okay.
Yeah, and he makes them all in his house.
Okay.
Like they all take place in and around his house.
While
It's
his
the same
wife
house.
is while his wife is sleeping.
Every movie, it's the same
Yeah.
house.
Where are you watching?
No, this guy
this?
doesn't have a wife.
Oh, okay.
Amazon Instant Video.
Wow.
They're all there.
All the
Okay.
good movies
There
go.
could be a 6th one by now.
Okay, I gotta look this up. Who's next?
Oh, thank God the sun has gone down. Don't let the sun.
So, Hannah, have you seen anything in the last week or so?
It's nothing new, but I'm not on Amazon actually. I did watch
Okay.
It's just like a really dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah,
About waiters
the
and
brain.
waitresses and all that stuff. Yeah.
Young Ryan Reynolds.
That's where most of us first saw him.
It really was fun.
You need to go watch Van Wilder now if you haven't seen it.
Really, you've not seen Van Wilder?
Yeah, go
watch that.
It's
Yeah.
the last good National Lampoon's movie.
So Van Wilder is if Ryan Reynolds had been around when like Bill Murray and all of that stuff was going on, that would have been very much his movie. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it's perfect. Yeah.
There
He
is
fits right there.
there is 6 Bad Ben movies.
wow.
Oh yeah.
They've released one since the last time we
Bad
saw it.
I wonder if it's the same
It's called Bad
synopsis,
Ben, the Crescent Moon Clown.
It's a clown.
Yeah, creepy clown this
Who
time.
plays Batman? Who plays Batman?
Holy crap, it's an hour and a half.
I thought you said,
No, Bad Ben.
oh, Batman.
That's the 7th one. Bat Ben. Yeah.
I also watched. I didn't know there was until I looked it up. There's also a sequel to Waiting. I don't know.
Yeah, Waiting too.
Okay, yeah.
And
Still
it has
waiting.
none
Yeah,
of
still
the original
waiting.
people.
Sure.
I think
Yeah.
Andy Milonakis does a cameo.
Andy
That's all
Milonakis.
They
he
have
gets.
some of the original characters come in, but
I don't like
It
the
was
shrimp,
okay.
and then they
They,
leave.
they made it like last year. Right?
No.
It wasn't long ago.
It was.
I don't remember
It
what
made a
the
few
year
years
was.
ago.
After Ryan Reynolds was already
Oh,
like
sure.
the first one was
sexiest man
definitely
alive.
better.
Say it again.
The first one was definitely better.
Yeah.
It has a different feel to it. But
Sure.
The second one didn't.
This one is a cash grab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if did Louise Guzman have a stroke
No.
since
No.
then? Because every time I see him now, he's just like, weird.
No, he didn't have a stroke because I just watched a bar rescue out of Puerto Rico,
Yeah.
and he came down
Luis Guzman.
He came down to help them build the basketball court.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he a basketball court builder?
Well, he's a Puerto Rican,
Oh,
I
so he's
didn't know
qualified.
that.
and so he helped build.
He made all those Mexican jokes, and he's
saw a
Puerto
movie.
Rican.
You saw a movie?
Yes.
All right, what'd you say?
I think it's is it a TV show if it's a series?
Okay.
Is that a TV
What
show?
is it?
It's called Mrs. Wilson on Sunday nights on Channel 4 on public television. It's a new series from
BBC or something?
And it's about this woman who married this man in World War II. She was bombed out in the London.
Drank a lot.
Blitz, and she married this guy, and they were madly in love, and had a family. It goes into the 1950s, and he dies. After he dies, she finds out that he was a spy.
Oh.
And he had other families and other children.
Oh my.
And she goes around investigating, and it just tears her apart. And she investigates this family, the wife, the other wife, and she and the other wife tangle. The children get involved in it, and that's as far as it's gotten. But it's,
Sure.
It's a soap opera kind of thing.
it's more than a soap opera.
It's like a drama.
Yeah.
See, my favorite show on Channel 4
Yeah.
is Pram Face. You ever watch Pram Face?
I know.
It's about this young British couple that have a kid, and they're like really stupid people. They're like cockney like weirdos.
Is it a comedy?
Yeah. It's a sitcom.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Oh, yeah.
Pram Face on Channel 4.
So the pram is the little bug stroll, right? Yeah,
Oh,
stroll.
I think I did see a scene or two of that.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Also, Black Orchid, I think. Is that the name of that
Black
show?
Orchid.
What is that about?
Yeah.
What is that
It's about this woman that's like an assassin, but she's got all these other assassins that are
also
copies
black
of her.
orchids. Yeah, they're all. Yeah.
There's like all these clones of her running around, and they
It's
all
Alias
meet
times
each other.
like 10. Yeah.
Does it take place in the future?
No,
No, it's
very
current.
present.
Yeah. My favorite British show of all time would be Faulty Towers.
Oh yes,
Faulty Towers.
I love the one where
fantastic
they
show.
had the guy take out the door to the diner.
Yes.
So that they could, because he wanted to build a wall there and move the door. So like Mr. Faulty comes in, and he's like, get rid of this door, and then Mrs. Faulty comes in and she's like, that's a load-bearing wall, you can't do that. And then he comes in and takes the door. Long story short, all of the diners get trapped in the dining room because they moved the door.
And then Married with Children happened.
Married with Children was almost a natural extension of Faulty
It
Towers.
kind of was, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Wasn't Faulty Towers John Cleese?
Yes.
It was, yeah.
You know,
and a little Mexican man.
I found out the other day that that Ed O'Neill and Amanda Burse were like arch enemies on the set.
Really?
For children. I never knew that.
Those are horrible working conditions.
Yeah, that's what they were
That is
saying.
horrible.
Yeah.
And especially for Amanda Burse at the time because she was a lesbian, but she like
She's the next door neighbor, right?
She's Marcy. Over the course of the show, she became more butch,
Yes.
and Ed O'Neill hated that. Like it pissed him off, so he was always giving her shit for it.
Also, the show that you're talking about is Orphan Black.
That's right.
Orphan Black.
Orphan Black.
Sure.
It's a great show.
Years ago, when they first started the BBC over here, they had Keith Michelle played King Henry VIII and the Six Wives of Henry VIII series.
Sure.
And then after the show ended, they had a sequel, Elizabeth R., his daughter, her life. And then they had dramas like Poldark,
Poldark
the
is
original Poldark.
oh the original
Yeah,
Poldark.
with Robin Ellis.
I was going to say.
Yeah,
Right,
and then
naturally.
Love for
I've seen
Lydia,
the remake. It's great.
Love for Lydia, and those were not soap operas. They were more than that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Doctor Who in your PBS days? Yeah.
Did you watch the BBC version of Pride and Prejudice? Have you seen that one?
Part of
It's
it.
one of my favorites
Part of
because
it,
Colin Firth is amazing, Mr. Darcy.
Colin Firth is one of the best actors.
Laurence
He's great.
Olivier did that well years ago, the movie.
Did you ever watch the BBC's Hamlet with David Tennant?
It's what?
Hamlet?
David
no.
Tennant?
Yeah, he played
Really?
Othello.
The only one
he was
I've-
Othello, not Hamlet.
Okay, because
Yeah.
he wouldn't have played Othello.
Did you ever watch
He was
the
playing Iago.
Shakespeare. Yeah, he was.
Did you ever watch
Othello was black.
did you ever watch the Benny Hill with Benny Hill?
Yeah.
With Benny Hill.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, I
Have you
like
seen The
that.
Hamlet with Kenneth Branagh? Now that's a good
Yeah,
one.
You
yeah.
ever seen Benny Hill with Kenneth Branagh?
This is worse than fish talk.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Oh, not even remotely close.
Well, at least fish were involved with.
But we're starting a new one, a new production,
Yeah.
Olympus Arabla.
Really?
I
I
am
still
not
haven't been able to
excited
finish
about
the
that.
movie. We watched that movie 20
There
minutes
have
at
been
a
so
time
many productions.
and tried so hard to finish, but it was just so.
I was
I
in.
think I saw Nikki at HEB today.
Did you really?
I was
And
in
I
Lake
drove right
Louise.
past her, and then I thought after I drove past her, hey, that was
Huh?
When was this?
Probably wasn't her.
Oh gosh, I want to say maybe 3 years ago.
Theater production?
Yeah, we did the full musical.
Who did you play? That's the musical. That is. But this is the straight version without,
Oh, they're doing the straight play.
based on the novel.
Oh, fantastic.
This is how people
I was
feel
just
when
the
you talk
ensemble.
about fish.
Anna, you ever killed a man?
I wouldn't want to say on
What
camera.
about it?
Well, if you had,
wait a
how would
second.
you have done it?
They could go on and on about fish for 15 minutes, but I start talking about being in a play and they're like, oh, let's change the subject, this is boring.
I'm just kidding. Tell us all about your play.
No.
I would love to hear about your play.
Have you killed men?
Who did you play in Les Mis?
I was just the ensemble.
Oh, but it's
I should have played Fontaine, but the director was sizist, and because I was more curvy, he did not cast me as Fontaine.
What a fuck boy.
Well, and the thing is that I had 3 people come up to me after shows, and they would tell me, yes, that's true. 3 people told me you should have been Fontaine, and I was like, I'm not the one that thought I was too curvy to play her.
She said, my hips don't lie.
My hips don't lie. Huh?
The director messed up on it.
Oh, I think so too. Because the girl he picked to play Fontaine couldn't sing.
Yeah.
That
There
bitch.
was an earlier production of Pride and Prejudice with Donald Sutherland played Mr. Bennett, and let me see, Hugh Grant played the Sid. Was that?
No, is it the version with Keira Knightley?
Yeah.
I love Donald Sutherland.
I
Me
think
too.
He's a wonderful actor.
Hang on one second.
I saw him
Kiefer
once.
Sutherland?
Not as much.
I saw him once on a talk show at the Actors Studio, and has no humor. Just looked at
Because he did so many drugs. He's
that
got
what it
like no brain left. Yeah, man.
Well,
Donald Sutherland?
Yeah.
they asked him.
I like when he showed his ass in miles.
My absolute favorite thing Donald Sutherland's ever done was he was God in Johnny Got His Gun.
Yes,
Johnny Got His
yes.
Gun was a fucking awful.
You know something else
But
he was good at?
he was amazing.
I
That
saw
was like
him-
the best.
I saw him in on the show at the Actors Studio,
Yeah.
and they would ask him. This guy was Donald Sutherland is from Canada, and he was on a hockey team when he was younger.
Yeah.
And he started talking to this boy who was also on the hockey team. Yeah, really? What was the score? There's no sense of humor.
Yeah,
it's all cold, like the ice in the thunder.
Yeah, I think, who was it? Who else was it that got that? I see Goldblum going that way.
Jeff Goldblum?
No.
When he gets old, he's going to shut down.
No.
I have noticed, I heard him on a podcast the other day with Conan O'Brien. So there's this podcast called Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. And he has people on that he wants to be his friend, right?
Yeah.
And he's talking to Jeff Goldblum. And I swear to God, 95% of Jeff Goldblum is just just making sexual noises. That's all it is.
Yeah, and as soon as like Jeff Goldblum gets his Me Too moment, we are never gonna fucking hear from him again.
That's true.
And it's coming.
As soon as
Because
he
that
wants-
dude's grabbed some ass.
As soon
No.
as he gets what?
His Me Too moment?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
When you find out who he's touched.
Yeah.
No.
I'm betting it's girls, but probably not like
I think
Stop
he's
it! Why
probably
are
not
we predicting
young
all of
girls,
these great
but, like,
people to be
girls that
perverts?
are old enough that are legal but still really iffy.
No.
barely legal.
Yeah, he won't go to jail, but
Right.
he's gonna be exposed as a creep. I'm sorry.
No.
Here's the thing. Hey, so those people that were involved in that college scandal,
Yeah.
my God, they are making a real point out of sending them somewhere and doing something to them. It reminds me a lot of the lady with the.
They're gonna give that chick
wait a
like
minute.
40 years.
Who was shit with the doilies and all that shit?
Martha
Yeah,
Stewart?
Martha Stewart. It reminds me of that kind of thing. Just trying to prove
Setting an
trying to prove a
example.
point. Yeah.
Aunt Becky's going to jail, guys.
Well, we have this thing going on right now where everybody's very concerned with social equality because it is a very concerning thing. There's a big gap there. And so putting a rich white woman in prison is kind of like the cleansing America needs.
Right.
But,
Two rich white women.
but that said, they are going a little hard in the paint with these girls.
Who was the Queen of Mean? Who was that?
Queen of Mean.
Queen of Mean. Well, she was awful. And she said, I'm not going to jail. And she
I think that was Martha Stewart you're talking
No,
about.
it was an early...
Shasha?
No, she had...
She freaked out. She's like, no, that was Charles.
No,
That's a cheeky.
she was a hotel owner, and she did
Oh,
something...
it was Hilton. It was
Paris.
No, it was somebody, I can't remember her name.
it was
Somebody before Martha Stewart.
Are you talking about? Are you talking about? Not Martha.
Yeah.
Leona
Yes.
Helmsley. Good
Yes.
job. Oh, we looked it up. That doesn't count.
She would walk in, and somebody, the bellboy
was
would
mean.
say, good morning, you're fired.
Yeah, she was a terrible
And she
person.
was
Yeah.
and she deserved to go to jail.
She was the Donald Trump of people.
Whatever. I just
Female
think
Donald Trump.
I think it's so funny that that everybody's acting all surprised that this happened. Like parents forever and never have been acting like they know what's best for their kids and they don't follow rules or protocols and they do whatever they want, even though the rules are set there for a reason. And we're all like, oh no, rich people fraud. What?
We've
Like,
had enough of that shit. Just saying.
Unless $500 million in tax evasion is involved, then let's make it president.
Well, that's what they're going to get them on, tax evasion and money laundering. They're charging her with money laundering.
Aunt Becky?
No. They're going
They
to.
get all of
And
them.
William H. Macy. They do
They're doing William H. Macy too.
Yeah, but
the
he
wool
didn't,
cap.
he didn't have anything to do with
Yeah,
it.
he paid for his kid to go to coach.
Yeah, but it was his wife. His
Felicity
wife's the one-
Huffman was the one that was involved.
So how about that Natalie Wood though? You know, it's
I
very
kinda
possible
think
that Christopher
I kinda
Walken
think
murdered her.
that
Did you know
might
that?
be true.
Yeah. He was
What
there.
she said, hitting her head on the rock underwater. I kind of think that could be true. I don't know.
What do you think about that Chappaquiddick?
Yeah,
That's in the news.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Like, who was it that?
She's making that face.
Who was it that Natalie Wood was going out with? His name was like Brian.
Christopher Walken.
No, it was the other guy.
No, it was the guy from Heart to Heart.
Yeah, it was the
Robert
producer
Wagner?
guy. Wagner.
Robert
Yeah,
Wagner.
yeah.
I think that guy probably did
Heart
kill
to
her.
Heart, that was your favorite, wasn't it, Jordan?
When I was 14
I don't
years
even know
old,
what that is.
I saw
Nobody
Robert
knows what
Wagner
that is.
in Prince Valley.
Probably an after school special.
I was only alive for half a year in the 80s. Okay? The last year of the 80s, I was alive.
What are you doing?
Me? Nothing. Just hanging on to things. I'm afraid things are going to get away from me in my old age.
I hear you.
It's going to go away.
Once things start hanging, they don't come back up.
No, they don't. No, it's very cold down
Classics like Captain Marvel. Has anyone seen that?
I saw
Yeah.
it.
No, I watched
It was
it.
good.
I
It wasn't
just-
the best one that Marvel has, but it was good.
Is the
Captain Marvel and Black Panther for me are the same.
Yeah.
Is-
yeah,
They're okay. They're original movies. You needed them. But
They're not my favorite.
yeah, they're not that
is
great.
the whole purge
Bucky
addressed
ended
in
up
these
being Captain
movies?
America, right?
Are the whole what?
Purge thing with
It's a TV show.
is that all addressed in
No.
Shazam? I know Captain Marvel takes place in the 80s. Oh,
They say.
yeah, right. Of course it is. See, I just don't know Shazam. Who the fuck is it? What does he do?
From a 70s TV show.
He was an old wizard that transferred his powers to a kid named Billy Batson, and when he says Shazam, he can turn into this perfect superhero man, and he's got all of these powers.
Turns into Chuck.
He turns into All Might.
He's Chuck.
Almighty!
All Might's my favorite. I'm an All Might guy.
A little bit, yes. But it's
Watch The
like Chuck.
Office?
It's like Chuck, but on
You
steroids.
watch The Office.
Yeah.
So when they go to open up the store in Florida, and they have TV's Chuck, but they have like a little cutout of him in the thing. That's the only thing. That's the only time I ever think about Chuck.
Detroit Smash!
I like Bones. Did you watch Bones?
The show?
Yeah.
I watched it for a little while. I couldn't get over the holographic shit.
Oh, that was the best
Spin the
part.
skull in this.
That was the best part. They do that on Sherlock too, and it's
Oh,
so
I
cheesy
love it.
and lovely. It's like hackers.
Yeah.
It's great.
Hackers!
Hack the Planet. That was a good movie. I want to watch that movie.
Hackers?
Yeah.
With a young Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, man. Like when she was cute. She got
Her lips
real
got all
weird looking after that movie.
It's her lips.
She had the lips in that movie.
Yeah,
the
but they're
lips?
bigger now.
No, they were big in that movie.
But they're bigger.
She was
now.
around
It's almost like
DSLs.
her head is too big for her neck, and so I
And
feel
for
like
a while there,
she's
her
just...
hair was too small for her head, right?
Yeah.
So it made her head look bigger.
Yeah, I felt that way
And
too.
also, her head is shaped funny. It's like Dilbert. She's got a Dilbert.
Dilbert!
I mean, I ain't trying to throw shade on Angelina Jolie. She's
It's
beautiful.
like normal people have a regular egg-shaped head.
She could.
And she has more of a farm brown egg-shaped head.
Yeah, it's more like
Oh, I
a
don't
shark
know if
egg.
she has.
Right,
I'm not
right.
sure. I know she works
Sure, I
on
think it's a
some
perfect analogy.
project.
Shark egg
Shark egg
head.
head.
Yeah.
No, she's fantastic.
I think we are. I think we're done.
Are we done?
Shannon, let's start with you. Close. What do you got? Hang on 1 second.
With Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
All right, what you got? There you go. Lots of drugs out there you hadn't tried. Hannah, what you got?
Magic book.
She didn't tear it
I
up.
can't do it.
I couldn't either.
I
Don't feel
can't.
bad.
Take it to Ike.
So what?
His name's Ike.
What's his name?
Ike's his character in Smash.
Where did y'all get that? Casey?
Casey.
Yeah.
With a K?
No, with a C. With a C. Oh, not y'all's friend, though. Okay.
Way to go, Casey.
Henry.
Beast is back.
Closing remarks, Henry.
Closing remarks.
You got it.
That's it.
Sheer power.
Yeah, wait a minute. Let me
Sexual
think.
energy.
Yeah, there's a good one. Yeah. Exercise, and
Demons.
no exercise, physical
Oh.
exercise, and you will be healthy.
Sure. Yeah. That goes right along with your spring.
With what?
With spring.
Good.
Sure.
Getting in shape for the summer.
Yeah. Jordan,
Getting in
getting in that
shape
bikini shape, right? Yeah. Jordan, what you got?
So there I was, barbecue sauce on my titties.
Yeah. Sure.
I told you about that.
That's it.
How about me?
I have no idea what that means.
I believe so.
Yeah.
You don't have to
Fine.
know.
It's an online video. I will show it to you.
Okay,
sir.
please do. Yeah, I'd like that.
He
I like
needs,
things I can see.
Can I go now?
Yeah, please.
He needs some milk.
This bitch empty.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I know those videos.
It is Wednesday night.
So, my party week is going to be, take care of your
Two guys sitting in a hot tub. In that game.
Yeah. Hey, Slow Rise Pizza House.
Oh, they're good.
Yeah,
Right?
They're
Yeah, they
good.
sponsored us today. If you go to Slow Rise Pizza House, they will jerk you off. $5.
Yep. $5 for a slice and a hand.
A slice in the hand is worth two in the bush.
Slice in the hand is worth two in the bush, yeah. Because you don't know where that bush has been. All right. That's it, guys. We'll see you. Thanks for maybe watching.
Maybe.
Adios.
Geronimo.